Let me ask you something simple, but serious. When you were 30, how did a glass of wine make you feel? Relaxed, sociable, maybe even energized. Now, what about at 65? It's not the same, is it? Meet George. He's 68, retired, active, and every evening he enjoys a glass or two of red wine. Nothing excessive. But lately, George's energy has plummeted. His memory seems foggier. He wakes up tired, no matter how early he goes to bed. He blames age. But what if it's not just age? What if it's alcohol? Here's the truth. After 60, your body doesn't process alcohol the way it used to, that same drink you've had for years. It's now working very differently inside you. And most people have no idea. Today, we're diving deep into what alcohol really does to your body, brain, and overall health once you hit your 60s, and why even moderate drinking might not be as harmless as you think. Is it accelerating brain aging, damaging your kidneys and liver more than you realize, ruining your sleep? The science says yes. But don't worry, this video isn't about scaring you. It's about clarity, control, and choices. By the end, you'll know what's actually happening inside your body and what you can do, starting today, to stay healthy, sharp, and full of energy for years to come. And if you're wondering, do I have to quit drinking entirely? Hang tight. You might be surprised by what you learn, because aging is inevitable. But how you age, that's up to you. Let's talk about it. How aging changes alcohol's impact on the body. Let me tell you about Mildred. She's 72, sharp as a tack, and never missed her Saturday dinners with friends. A couple glasses of wine, a few laughs, then home by 10. She'd been doing this for years. But recently, something changed. The mornings after, exhausting. She'd wake up groggy, with a dry mouth and aching joints. Her appetite dropped, her energy tanked. And by Monday, she still wasn't herself. So what changed? Not the wine, not the dinner, not the routine. What changed was her body. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at handling alcohol. One major factor: decreased water content. By age 70, the average adult has significantly less body water than they did at 30. And because alcohol is water-soluble, this means it becomes more concentrated in your system, amplifying its effects even if you're drinking the same amount. Then there's your digestive system. It slows down. The stomach empties more slowly. That delay means alcohol stays in the digestive tract longer, irritating the stomach lining, increasing acid production, and making you more prone to bloating, reflux, and even ulcers. The slower digestion also means alcohol enters your bloodstream gradually but stays longer, affecting you long after your last sip. Next up, the liver. As your liver ages, it shrinks and produces fewer enzymes, particularly alcohol dehydrogenase, which is essential for breaking down alcohol. The result? Your liver takes longer to process each drink, so alcohol lingers in your bloodstream, affecting everything from your brain to your balance. Now consider that most seniors take multiple medications daily. Alcohol doesn't just stay isolated in your body, it interacts. Blood pressure meds, cholesterol pills, blood thinners, and over-the-counter pain relievers like acetaminophen can all react unpredictably with alcohol. These interactions can heighten drowsiness, increase liver toxicity, or even lead to internal bleeding. And then there's the cumulative effect. Alcohol dehydrates you. It interferes with your sleep. It reduces nutrient absorption, especially B vitamins, which are essential for energy and nerve function. It affects balance and coordination, raising your risk of falls, which can be devastating in older adults. Even small amounts now have amplified effects. That same glass of wine you handled effortlessly in your 40s can leave you dizzy, fatigued, and mentally foggy in your 70s. It's not a weakness, it's biology. Back to Mildred. Her doctor explained that her weekend drinks, though moderate, were overwhelming her aging liver and gut. Combined with medications and mild dehydration, it was enough to cause persistent fatigue. Once she cut back to 1 glass on weekends and started drinking more water and eating before alcohol. The difference was immediate. Her mornings became clearer, her mood steadier, her energy returned. Aging doesn't mean you have to give up everything you enjoy, but it does mean being smarter about it. Practical tips: eat before drinking, stay hydrated, avoid alcohol on an empty stomach, know your medications. And if you're drinking out of habit, not enjoyment, consider taking breaks. Knowledge is power, and once you understand how your body is changing, you can adapt your habits to match, keeping your vitality, clarity, and health intact for the years ahead. Brain health and alcohol, memory, sleep, and mood. Let's talk about Walter. He's 74, a retired teacher, proud grandfather of 5, and the kind of guy who could tell you the capital of every country on earth. Or he used to. Lately, Walter's been forgetting things, appointments, names, why he walked into a room. His wife Marie noticed it first. At first, they both laughed it off. Senior moments, they called them. But over time, it got worse. Concerned, they visited a neurologist. No signs of dementia, no major health problems. But one thing stood out. Walter had a nightly Scotch habit. Just 1 glass. Every evening, like clockwork. Could it be that one drink was affecting his brain? Turns out, yes. Alcohol affects your brain in ways most people never realize, especially as we age. It alters the levels of key neurotransmitters like GABA and glutamate. GABA calms the brain. Glutamate excites it. Alcohol throws this balance off. It may initially make you feel relaxed, but long-term, it can impair cognitive clarity and reaction times. And sleep. Alcohol might help you fall asleep faster, but it robs you of REM sleep, the stage crucial for memory consolidation, mood regulation, and learning. Without REM, your brain doesn't reset. You wake up groggy, foggy, and unmotivated. Even more concerning is the connection between long-term alcohol use and dementia risk. Studies show that chronic alcohol consumption increases brain shrinkage, particularly in areas tied to memory and decision-making. A study in The Lancet Public Health found that alcohol-related brain damage was a leading cause of early-onset dementia. But here's the twist. Even light drinkers, especially those with other health issues, showed signs of faster cognitive decline. Over time, alcohol also reduces neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt, form new memories, and heal. And if you're already dealing with stress, anxiety, or isolation, common challenges in later life, alcohol can make those feelings worse by disrupting serotonin and dopamine, 2 chemicals critical to emotional health. So if you've noticed you're forgetting names, struggling to find words, or just feeling mentally off, it might not just be aging. It could be the nightly glass of wine quietly working against your brain's natural rhythm. The good news? The brain is incredibly adaptable. Walter made changes. He cut down to 1 drink on weekends, added a daily walk, and started playing crossword puzzles to keep his brain sharp. He also committed to getting 7 to 8 hours of high-quality sleep. Within weeks, his focus improved. His memory lapses, less frequent. His mood, more stable. His sleep, deeper with fewer wake-ups. The message here isn't to scare, it's to empower. Alcohol affects the brain differently after 60, and the effects are more pronounced than many people think. So if you've been feeling off lately, mentally sluggish, emotionally drained, or forgetful, take a moment to look at your habits. That casual drink may be taking a bigger toll than you realize. But you're not stuck. Your brain can heal, adapt, and thrive with the right support. Sometimes all it takes is one small change to start feeling clear again. Kidneys, liver, and the silent toll on vital organs. Here's a truth that doesn't get talked about enough. Your kidneys and liver are working harder than ever as you age, even before you add alcohol to the mix. By the time you reach your 60s or 70s, both of these organs experience a natural decline in function. The liver, your body's detox powerhouse, begins to shrink and produce fewer enzymes, making it slower to break down substances like alcohol. Meanwhile, your kidneys, critical for filtering blood and maintaining fluid balance, lose efficiency, affecting how well you flush out toxins. Blood flow to the kidneys decreases, and filtration slows down. These are natural aging processes, but alcohol adds extra strain. Now throw alcohol into that equation. When you drink, your liver has to prioritize breaking down ethanol above all else. That pushes aside other metabolic processes, like clearing medications or regulating blood sugar. Over time, this creates stress, even if you're not a heavy drinker. The liver also produces more fat when overwhelmed, which can contribute to fatty liver disease, a condition increasingly found in seniors who drink moderately. Your kidneys also take a hit. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, increasing urine output and dehydrating your body. For older adults who may already struggle to stay hydrated, this can lead to electrolyte imbalances, blood pressure spikes, and kidney stone risk. If you already have chronic kidney disease, or are close, alcohol can push you further down that path. Add medications, pain relievers, blood thinners, cholesterol drugs, and your organs are juggling a risky load. Some drugs become toxic when alcohol slows down liver processing or interferes with kidney filtration. Even over-the-counter meds like acetaminophen can turn dangerous when mixed with alcohol regularly. Diet matters too. A salty meal with a drink can spike blood pressure and worsen dehydration. High-protein diets, popular among seniors trying to preserve muscle, also increase kidney strain when combined with alcohol. And don't forget sugar. Alcoholic beverages are often packed with hidden sugars that burden both the liver and kidneys over time. So what can you do? Tip 1. Drink alcohol with food to slow absorption. Tip 2. Match every alcoholic drink with a full glass of water. Tip 3. Review meds with your doctor or pharmacist. Tip 4. Take alcohol-free days to let your organs recover. Tip 5. Include liver and kidney function tests in yearly checkups. It's not about elimination, it's about preservation. Your organs work hard for you. Help them work longer. The bottom line, how much is safe, and what can you do today? We've all heard it. A glass of wine a day is good for your heart. But here's the reality. That advice wasn't made for seniors. As your body ages, your tolerance and metabolism change. What used to be harmless can now do harm. Recent studies show that even moderate alcohol consumption can raise blood pressure, disrupt sleep, and increase the risk of certain cancers, especially when combined with common age-related health challenges. So how much is actually safe? For most older adults, less is better. The CDC recommends no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. But even those numbers may be too high if you're managing medications, chronic conditions, or changes in organ function. The good news? You don't have to go cold turkey to see improvements. Start with hydration. Drink a full glass of water before, during, and after alcohol. Eat before you drink and opt for lower alcohol options like spritzers or mocktails. Try alcohol-free days to give your liver and kidneys time to recover, and most importantly, talk to your doctor. Many people are unaware of how alcohol interacts with their medications or affects their specific health conditions. A 15-minute conversation could save you months, if not years, of health complications. To recap, aging changes how alcohol affects your body, but with the right knowledge, you can make smarter choices. This isn't about guilt, it's about taking control. So if this video helped you rethink your habits or sparked a conversation, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone you care about. Your future self will thank you. You've got more life to live. Let's make it the healthiest it can be.